10 myths about dyslexia. Many children with dyslexia are never identified, partly because there is a lot of misunderstanding about dyslexia. So don't fall for one of these myths. Myth number 1. Dyslexia is identified by an intelligence test. It's a myth. You can still have dyslexia no matter how intelligent you are. Myth number 2. If you have dyslexia, you can't read. This is not true. A person with dyslexia can learn to read and spell, but their reading and writing may not reflect their true ability. Myth number 3. All dyslexics read and write backwards. This is a myth. Mirror writing is very rare. However, it is common for people with dyslexia to confuse the direction of similar-looking letters. Myth number 4. You don't have dyslexia because the test report doesn't use the word. This is a myth. Dyslexia is a wide term. All these words can mean a person has dyslexia. They identify a specific part of the problem. Myth number 5. Dyslexia is caused by bad teaching. Studies into dyslexia have shown that it is both hereditary and neurological. Myth number 6. There is no evidence that dyslexia exists. This is not true. There is an overwhelming weight of research that proves dyslexia is a real physiological condition. Yet because it is a hidden disability, some people still insist it does not exist. Myth number 7. A child will catch up later. When a child starts to fall behind, the most likely cause is dyslexia, and it needs to be addressed immediately. The worst thing you can do is delay in the hope that things will change. As they get older, the gap will widen, affecting confidence and self-esteem. Myth number 8. Vision therapy and coloured lenses help dyslexia. This is a myth. Dyslexia is not a problem with the eyes. It is language-based. Coloured overlays do not teach a child to read. Myth number 9. Dyslexia cannot be identified until the age of 8. This is a myth. A child with dyslexia will begin to show signs as soon as they start school. Screening assessments can be used from the age of 5½. Myth number 10. A child cannot read because they are lazy. This is a myth. Every child starts school wanting to learn. Children lose heart when the learning process fails. Never blame a child for their dyslexia. Dyslexia is a hidden disability that makes reading and spelling very difficult. Dyslexics have to work much harder to read, and the process makes them exhausted. Most people with dyslexia will learn to read and spell to a competent level, given time and the correct teaching approach. However, the underlying causes will always be there and continue to affect areas such as memory and organization.